What's up, everybody? It's Alex from Wolly Real Estate Investments, and we're working on the weekend at 19 Suffolk Street. We wrapped up all of our insulation inspections, and we've got the boys here hanging sheetrock and closing up all the walls. So over the next 2 weeks or so, you're gonna see all these walls go from open insulation to smooth finish after they plaster everything, and then we'll essentially begin all of the finish trades for this building, like light fixtures, flooring, doors and trim, tile. So it's a really monumentous moment for us here at over at 19 Suffolk Street, and we're excited to keep this thing cruising for the next couple weeks. It's been a while since I've been able to drag our cameraman out to Western Massachusetts with us, but we figured let's stop by a couple of our properties and check in on a couple updates with our very first update for today, 859 and 861 Main Street. This 13-unit building we purchased. This was actually our very first ever rental building, and we bought it a little over 2 years ago, and we're extremely excited because our appraisal came back. It's awesome. And we're scheduled to close out our refinance the first week of January. So not only are we gonna be paying off all of our debt associated with this building, the bank's actually gonna be giving us some cash at our refinance, which we'll be able to roll over into additional projects. All of those really powerful cap rate videos that I was making, this building right here is a serious proof of concept for us, and we are here to stay in Holyoke, the birthplace of volleyball, in case you didn't know that. Fun fact for today. So super excited. Let's check out a couple other buildings, and we will be continuing the refinance train into 2022, baby. We love it. Now we're just a mile or so away from 859 Main Street, standing in front of our Prudential building on downtown here in Holyoke, Massachusetts. We're super excited to build out this project. Hopefully we'll have a demolition permit in January or February of 2022. And this project's actually gonna go in phases. The first phase will be a tapas fusion restaurant that will actually convert into a lounge and nightclub for the evening hours. Floors 2 through 3 will be a mix of commercial spaces that will build out for tenants, and then floors 4 through 8 will be residential. So you're gonna see this building get developed in pieces. We'll document it, and one thing that we're very excited to learn about is we've actually just retained our tax credit attorney. So we're gonna be working to place about 40% of the renovation budget that's needed for this building. That's actually gonna be funded to us through state and federal historic tax credits. And we've never done this before. We're paying a very expensive attorney, and we'll document it for you and tell you how to do it once we know how to do it. But all we know is that if you trust the process, theoretically, it's going to happen. But nonetheless, she's a beauty, and we cannot wait to kick this building off next year. And I'm gonna walk you down just literally a block and a half away. We've got 2 other buildings. 2022 is going to be a big year for Wolly Real Estate Investments and the city of Holyoke. We're loving it. Okay. So this is the LA Tabor building. This is one we bought a little over a year ago, and it actually kind of went on the back burner for us. It's a smaller project, but it's super adorable. As you can see, we love it. It's gonna be 6 units, 1 commercial space, and then 5 residential spaces. We've got 3 of them already rented out, so this building has essentially sustained itself while we've waited, but we are wrapping up our commercial construction docs, and we should have a permit in for the renovation of those 3 units early next year. So, and then hopefully we can refinance it summer to fall of 2022. Moving on. And then this one right here with the blue, this is our newest acquisition. This is 156 High Street. So it's actually 12 units. It was a bar on the first floor, and as you can see, it's got that little bodega. The rest of the building is now vacant. So we will also have a set of construction docs into the building department for review in January. So this thing will essentially have its permit. Both of these buildings will be walking ladders across the street, and we'll be working on everything here. This one's gonna be a little bit of a heavier lift. This is very similar to 859 Main Street. It'll get all new windows, all new plumbing, electrical. This is like almost a Boston level renovation for us out here, but we got it for such a good deal. And after seeing what 859 Main Street came in at for the appraisal, we're gonna be buying everything we absolutely can out here in Holyoke. So a couple updates for you. That's what, number 4, huh? We got a couple more for you after this. All right, everybody, so we've left High Street. I've been doing landlord things over here at Clemente Street. This is a 29-unit apartment building, and I spend a lot of time hanging out, eating, sometimes drinking, and hanging out with our tenants. So I think we're gonna run out of light before I can get to the rest of our buildings, Maple and High Street and Springfield. So those are going well. Those are slated for refinance in fall of next year. And then this big boy that we closed on a little under a year ago, we're actually gonna start the refinance process there. All of these buildings should see tremendous values based on our appraisal over at Main Street. And not only are we gonna recoup all of the short-term debt, but we'll actually get some cash out, so we'll be able to continue to reinvest in the community and transform more buildings. We're really loving this out here. And our newest acquisition, this car's gonna think I'm pointing at them, right here on the corner, another Main Street building, literally 2 blocks down the road from our other Main Street, we're buying that 13-unit project, maybe as my Christmas present, or in January if we can't close on time. So you'll find out for sure. But that'll be 12 residential apartments with 1 commercial spot, and it's already all done. So we're very excited. All we have to do is lease it up, and we're off to the races. So I think that's gonna conclude our day in Western Massachusetts before the sun sets at 4:15 p.m. But we appreciate you checking us out. Please like, comment, share it with your mother, your brother, your lover, and your dad. Peace.